know some of you guys probably think you've heard about Vemma and Verve, and I was one of those guys. I first started coach to do it. Very, very big ego, tiny little bank account. I was broke as hell. So obviously, if you don't have a lot of money in your life, dude, your opinion's basically invalid on anything that has to do with making money. Because if you don't have a lot of money, obviously you don't know what you're doing to earn a lot of money. So you probably should learn from people who are doing it. So I'm 23 years old. I'm the most normal, average kid that you'll ever meet. I actually grew up in Ohio, so this team is very important to me. On a lot of different levels. When I first started this thing, with Diego and what he's done out here with all you guys. A lot of people on the West Coast thought this team was not going to make it because Ohio. They're like, people in Ohio, they're cool with working in the factories. They're cool with doing manual labor. They don't care about making a lot of money. They're cool with being average and mediocre, never really doing much. And I knew that was false. I knew that was BS. I knew if we found the right guys and young ladies who take this thing serious, it could get really big. And this Ohio team started with like 4 kids in Mason, Ohio, and now there's over 1,000 active people in really the short 5-6 months. I think we have 8 kids in BMWs or Mercedes-Benzes, and you're going to hear from a kid coming up after me who's going to hit a rank this month that's presidential. That's $100,000 a year. So if you're in here tonight and you're skeptical, just drop the whole thing. Because I'm working directly with Josh and Michael. I'm doing whatever it takes to help them get to $100,000 a year with or without you. So really quick, you guys, I grew up in Columbus, moved out to Arizona in 2008 to go to school. Got kicked out of ASU's dorms for partying and being an idiot. At that point, all my friends were at Subway, Jimmy John's, Buckle, Chipotle, Best Buy, Foot Locker, making $8, $9, $10, $12 an hour. Obviously, if you're in a situation where you have to show up to get paid, it sucks. You don't like it because you have to work for somebody else, man. The word employee in the dictionary is synonym to employee is slave. That's not really cool. It's 2013. It's not mom and dad's, world anymore. This whole idea of go to high school, get your grades, go to college, get your grades, make a resume, go beg someone to hire you, then someone's going to tell you guys when to show up to work, when to eat lunch, when to urinate, when to go home, how much money you're allowed to make, and then you're going to be a 50, 60-year-old male or female in America asking permission when you can take your own, family on vacation. If that's all you want to do in life, to be completely honest, dude, this opportunity is definitely not for you. I suggest going out there and doing what everybody else is doing. Because everybody else right now is basically struggles financially, aka broke. They don't have the house they want, they don't have the car they want, they don't have the life they want, they don't get to travel, and they live for Saturdays and Sundays, you guys. And you guys all hate homework, and if you don't do something like this, that's all you're going to do for the rest of your life is homework. And go from home to work, homework, 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 and then probably, die. So, I got into real estate at 18. Like I said, I got into real estate at 18, wanted to own my own business. Like I said, I sucked at school, dude. I had a 2-point-something GPA in high school, got rejected from every college except for Arizona State. So I failed the real estate exam like 10 times. I couldn't do the damn numbers and stuff, but I eventually got it. Closed some deals, made some money, spent it all partying and having fun, but I learned a lot about sales, service, and dealing with people. With all due respect, I'm not here to offend people's parents, moms, dads, teachers, professors, and friends, but most people have no idea how to make money. If mom and dad aren't making at least $250,000 a year, they can't teach you as their kid how to make money, right? Your high school teacher in Lima, Ohio, or Columbus, Ohio, which you're going to after this at Ohio State at 10 o'clock. We're doing a big training with like 300 kids at Ohio State. Guys, they can't teach you how to make money. A high school teacher, a college professor, they're making $60,000 a year. They can't teach you how to make $500,000 a year. If they knew how to do it, they'd be doing it. They'd be in the real world earning millions and millions and millions of dollars, not teaching you how to have a textbook. You go to the library, chug a Red Bull, pop a pill to study hard, and then verbally puke up information on an exam, get a letter grade, and society and media and your parents have told you that a GPA and a letter grade measures your intelligence, which is absolute garbage. So, bottom line is, I got approached to do Vemma 2 years ago. Like I said, I was skeptical, dude. I laughed in the guy's face. I walked out of a meeting. I told him it was a pyramid scheme. I was that guy. Like I said, big ego, small bank account, just an idiot. And then I got a call from a guy in the company one day. He's like, yo, my name's Brad. I'm 25 years old. I'm making $10 grand a week in Vemma. I want to meet up with you. Let's get lunch. I want to explain to you what happened to me. If you want to do Vemma, I'll help you make a lot of money. If not, I'll never talk to you the rest of my life. And I'm like, hold up. You're 25 years old making 10 grand a week. I'm like, dude, I'll crawl around my bike to wherever you want me to meet you, dude. Because obviously, you know something I don't. If you're in the room tonight and you don't have 10 grand in your bank account and a savings account, dude, you obviously have no idea how to earn money. So you probably should do something different. Because if you don't, guess what? You're going to go through life paycheck to paycheck. And you're never going to really amount to much anything at all. And then you're going to be like, damn, I missed out on certain opportunities. See, in life, successful people see an opportunity, they grab a hold of it, and they run with it, like Josh has chosen to do. And then unsuccessful people see the same thing, and it passes them by, and they go out there and work 40 hours a week for 40 years of your life, and then try to retire 40% of your income. Barack Obama, our president of the United States, is saying in America now, okay, 3% of this country own 97% of all the money. So 3% on everything, that means most of everyone we know basically is brain dead on how to actually create wealth. So, long story short, I met up with Brad. He explained to me that first off, pyramid schemes are illegal. They don't involve a tangible product or a commodity. A pyramid scheme, like Josh said, is a money game where there's no tangible product or commodity. Obviously, there's Verve, there's Vemma. Verve's the official drink of the Phoenix Suns. I live in Phoenix, guys. It's the official drink of the Phoenix Suns. Michael Jordan made it the official drink of the Charlotte Bobcats. A lot of you probably know who MJ is, dude. Dr. Oz had it on the show 3 times in the last 2 years as the most complete overall supplement. Dr. Oz's boss is Oprah Winfrey, who's a multi-billionaire with a B. And if you think for 1 second Michael Jordan, Dr. Oz, the Phoenix Suns, and the NFL, and Sean Merriman are going to endorse, recommend, or sponsor an illegal business model or a pyramid scheme, then to be completely honest, not to be mean, but that's just being dumb and really, really stupid. I mean, come on. You think MJ is going to scam us out of $60, dude, for a case of Verb? Obviously not. So long story short, I got in it. I looked at my Facebook and phone book and realized all my friends like to make money. All my friends like to be healthy. I looked at what was going on with my friends' parents, going every day at 8 a.m., eating lunch at noon, going home at 5, pissed off at their boss, pissed off at basically life. You know, marriages are getting ripped apart. Divorce rate is through the freaking roof now. But the number one reason for divorce in America is financial issues. It's not even cheating on each other, guys. Money is like the root. I'm not going to say the root of all evil, but it's not good. So we do Vemma, so we make money the most obsolete thing in our life. You know, imagine walking to a store and never looking at a price tag. Imagine doing whatever you want to go do. I mean, think about the last time you guys went to go eat food. Did you order what you wanted to eat, or did you order from the price of the menu? 23 months ago, I was ordering on the price of the menu, dude. I didn't want to eat half the shit I was eating, but I had to because I didn't have any money. So, long story short, I invited 50 friends over to my house in Arizona State. 25 friends told me they would show up to my house at something just like this. 10 showed up. 6 of them told me no. So I had a meeting. 10 showed up, 6 told me no, 4 signed up. We've turned 4 into 13,000 active high school kids and college kids, lots of moms and dads. We did a meeting in Canton, Ohio 2 days ago. There were like 50-year-old men there that are jacked about Verb because they're still working for 60 grand a year at 50. And they're like, it's absolute bullshit, dude. Like, you're a grown man, you're a grown woman, you're God's highest form of creation, regardless of where you're from, what, you know, your skin color is, what language you speak, who your mom and dad are. We're all God's highest form of creation. We deserve, okay, the right to have whatever car we want, whatever house we want, and live the life we want to live. So, you guys, I'm not here to talk about, you know, Josh, you know, making, you know, upwards of $1,000 a month, and Diego making 100 grand a year now. But you guys, like I said, I'm the most chill, relaxed dude on earth. The last month has paid me 56 grand. And I'm now doing over $1 million a year, you know, in Vemma. So with that being said, I don't say it to impress you. I said it to impress upon you that, yeah, if I walked into a house and there was kids in the living room making $1 million a year doing something, it'd probably trigger something in my head to maybe do something different. Because a lot of you are in a job right now that you don't really like. Maybe Chipotle, maybe some bullshit Foot Locker, maybe something where, you know what job stands for? Journey of the broke or just over broke. People with jobs don't make money. Jay-Z and Beyonce have $1 billion together. Jay-Z was on Oprah Winfrey and said, you can be rich working for somebody else, but you will never be wealthy unless you own your own business. Today, you have an opportunity to own your own business, you guys, and someone invited you here not to sell you anything because they like, trust, and respect you as a friend or a family member, and they're excited to probably work with you and do something, you know, together. So really quick, the way it works, Verb is not sold in the stores. You can't find it in Kroger, Giant Eagle, Safeway, Costco, Walmart, Target, Quick Trip, Chevron. There's no billboards, magazine ads, TV commercials. Obey doesn't pay me to Obey. Miami Heat, you know, I see a lot of Air Jordans. I really like those shoes. You know, Nikes, Adidas. We're all rocking gear and stuff. They don't pay us to wear these brands, but we do it. You know, Red Bull spent $900 million last year on Shaun White, Drake, and the X Games. Well, guess what, dude? We don't get paid to drink Red Bull. We do it all the time. We don't get paid to drink Bud Light. We do it all the time. We don't pay to drink Captain Morgan and Crown Royal, you know, whiskey, but we do it all the time. So here we get paid to drink Verb and share it with our friends, you guys. And we coach, train, and mentor the newest person. I don't live in Lima, Ohio, you guys. My last 90 days, I was in Phoenix, Tucson, LA, Newport, Seattle, Portland, Chicago, Ohio, Oklahoma, Texas, Canada, Mexico, Florida, doing this exact thing. Last night, where were we last night? Purdue. 300 kids showed up at Purdue. We were at University of Cincinnati. 300 kids showed up at University of Cincinnati. We did an Ohio State meeting 4 nights ago. The starting kicker and punter, Jake, stood up in front of 100 kids, talked about this. I'm going there to Columbus after this. We're meeting with the whole football team on Verb. You understand that? So this is getting big. Whether you see it or not, guys, personally, you know, I really don't care. I'm not trying to be mean, but we're going to find people that, like, you know what? I want to make a lot of money. Because you know what money does for people? It lets you retire mom and dad early. That'd be really cool to retire your parents. You know, it lets you travel the world, go build a church in Africa, go do whatever you want to go do. A lot of us have big goals, big dreams, big aspirations, but we'll never have the right vehicle to take us where you want to go. I mean, one McDonald's in America costs $1.2 million a star. A nightclub's like $500,000. A Jimmy John's is $600 grand. We don't have that kind of money to go do that. So whatever you want to go do in life, guys, you need a vehicle. And I'm telling you what, right now, I know it's hard to see the bigger picture in Lima, Ohio, in a living room with, you know, 25 people, but this is getting really, 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 really big. Mark Zuckerberg was one kid and an idea, in a Harvard dorm room. 5 people showed up. 3 told me he was an idiot. 2 signed up for Facebook. You all have it. He's worth $25 billion. We took his idea of social network and made it social network marketing. Guess what? Our Facebooks are different. Our phone books are different. Our Twitters are different. A lot of you guys know a lot of athletes. A lot of you guys know a lot of girls in colleges, fraternities, sororities. You know, you guys know a lot of people, man. We're open in 62 countries. Who do you know in Europe, Asia, Taiwan? We're open in Australia. This summer we're going to Brazil and Dubai. So think about who do you guys know in all these different places. So bottom line is, what we're doing is working. You know, Warren Buffett, multi-billionaire, Donald Trump, multi-billionaire, Richard Branson, multi-billionaire, all endorse network marketing, which is what Vemma is. And my big question to you, and I know Diego's going to talk about this too, in your life currently, who do you take advice from on how to make money? Because all of you want to become a multi-millionaire. But if you're taking advice from mom and dad who make 50 grand a year, your teacher at high school making 30 grand a year, and your professor at University of Cincinnati making 80 grand a year, they're not equipped with the knowledge to teach you how to earn money. Here's the crazy thing about it. Guys, we've been raised to be average and mediocre, and it's funny to us, our generation, we're over here watching all these music videos on Tyga and Drake and Rick Ross. They got all these diamonds and stuff and private jets and this lifestyle. You know, I'm in the clubs and stuff and bars in Arizona. All my friends that don't do Vemma, they're singing like "Started from the Bottom, Now We're Here," and I'm like, you're never going to leave the bottom. And that's funny unless you do something different. You think Drake's ass is working for somebody else? I don't think so. Anyone who's wealthy owns their own business. Think about the wealthiest person you guys know. They all own their own business. So I don't know, guys. I'm just saying, be careful who you take advice from. Don't leave this. Whether you do Vemma or not, don't leave here and go ask your best friend, hey, so what do you think about that birth thing? When your best friend makes, $20 an hour. What the hell does he know about how to make money? Absolutely nothing. The first 21 years of my life, I took advice from my broke-ass friends and my broke family, and I was broke. And you know what happened? I started listening to a kid named Brad Alcazan, who will be here in Lima, Ohio, 30 days from today, who's now 27 years old, making 50 grand a week in Vemma. 50 grand a week in Vemma at 27. I started listening to his ass, and now, it works, man. If you say what they say and do what they do, you get what they have. So tonight you have an opportunity of a lifetime, whether you see it or not, dude, that's your decision. So with that, I'm going to bring up Diego. He's from Mason, Ohio, and like I said, he's younger than me. He's 20 years old, and in the next 2 weeks he's going to hit presidential in Vemma, which is $100 grand a year, and by August I'd say at least ambassador. That's $250,000 a year, guys. So definitely listen to what he has to say. Thank you guys, appreciate it.